Now at 6, our team coverage continues of a severe weather alert, a major winter storm making a mess of the roads in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts.
This is video of a jackknife tractor trailer on Route 6 in Seekonk this afternoon, one of many reported around the region. Governor Gina Raimondo has banned tractor trailers from Rhode Island roads until 9 o'clock tonight.
Now, some of the worst impacts we've seen from this January storm are on the east coast of Massachusetts. Boston and surrounding coastal communities are dealing with major coastal flooding. The National Weather Service says it may have broken a record last set during the blizzard of '78.
Let's give you a live look from our jam cam. This is Kinsley Avenue on Route 95 near the mall with the snow winding down. The challenge now is cleaning up and the brutally cold weather is coming back.
Our team of reporters has been out all day covering the storm, and Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca has been busy tracking it from the live Pinpoint Doppler 12 forecast center. Tony?
Well, Mike and Shannon, we keep getting new numbers in as far as snowfall accumulations. Just in now 13.3 inches in downtown Providence, and Taunton, Mass now coming in with 17 inches of snow, and still lingering for a few more hours, but we're in the winding down stages of our storm. Looking at latest wind gusts within the storm system, hurricane force, Nantucket close to 80 miles per hour, had gusts, and we were talking about this last night, that gusts would range anywhere from 50 to 70, and pretty much falling into that general range. Quonset at 50, Block Island had a gust of 61, blowing and drifting that snow around, all due to this rapidly intensifying nor'easter, which actually developed off the coast of Florida last night, really intensified into a significant storm. It's now east of Cape Cod, headed for Nova Scotia. Hurricane force winds out over the ocean, and one band of snow that is yet to come through. You see this darker area of purple across eastern Connecticut, and this is actually tracking into Rhode Island and crossing the Connecticut-Rhode Island border next hour. So this is one last band of heavy snow. To the east of that, the snow has become much lighter, including downtown Providence, but it will pick up again briefly for about the next hour to hour and a half. May actually put down an additional inch of snow on top of what has fallen already, and then things will tend to quiet down in terms of snow once we get beyond, say, 7 or 8 o'clock this evening. But the wind will remain strong. New numbers coming in. Taunton just checked in at 17 inches, and this is brand new as well. So each time we're doing a weather update, these new numbers are coming in. Providence downtown at 13.3, Portsmouth 13.5, Tiverton over a foot, Block Island at 10, and New Bedford, which, you know, the storm actually started as rain out in New Bedford several hours before going over to snow, coming in at 8.5 inches. The big story now behind the storm, we're seeing very cold air that's going to be rushing in overnight into tomorrow. Look at the temperatures by tomorrow night at 11 o'clock down to 4. In fact, a wind chill advisory has been issued for, a wind chill watch rather has been issued for Friday. Wind chills may be as cold as 15, 25 degrees below zero. So a bitter blast of air to follow this storm system. It arrives later tonight, and you really notice it tomorrow, unfortunately. We'll get a more detailed look at the future cast, how long we'll stay in the deep freeze, the full forecast coming up in 10 minutes.
All right, thank you, Tony. And the message remains tonight: do not go out if you don't have to.
And several school districts have already canceled classes. That includes Providence, where a parking ban remains in effect. RIPTA service is also suspended until tomorrow.
Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggins has been covering the storm's impact on the capital city. She continues our Pinpoint weather team coverage. Caroline.
Well, Shannon and Mike, as Tony said, well over a foot here in the capital city tonight. I thought it felt like the snow was starting to calm down, but these winds continue to whip tonight. I think I felt the wind the most when I was interviewing Mayor Jorge Elorza earlier today. During that interview, I asked him about the cost of this type of storm. He said right now it's not about the price tag, it's about people's safety. A major storm, a simple message.
We're going to be fine. We just need to look out for each other.
The brave souls out in Providence today did just that. Our cameras rolling as a good Samaritan helped a man whose car was stuck downtown. Slipping and sliding, he offered a push.
It's the cold and it's the wind that we're most concerned about.
Mayor Elorza says downed power lines are now on the minds of city officials and crews.
So if there are any power outages with downed power lines, we're working directly with National Grid. They're embedded in our Providence Emergency Management Agency right now. We stand ready to help.
The city of Providence is working with the state to activate warming centers as the approaching bitter cold could prove problematic. Elorza also working with the Parks Department on an effective cleanup that requires your help.
Don't come outside unless you absolutely have to. And with everyone's cooperation, we'll be able to get the city clean and up and running, ready for work tomorrow morning.
And back here live in the city of Providence tonight, residents and visitors here in the city are reminded that parking ban, it went into effect at 10 o'clock this morning. Mayor Lorza, when we caught up with him today, says he fully expects that parking ban will continue overnight. Tonight, he says that they don't want to have to tow anyone's cars, but they're going to need to if they're out on the roads right now, because these plows need to be able to get through to clean up for tomorrow morning's commute. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Caroline. Well, fortunately, there have been no reports of any widespread power outages in Rhode Island so far. National Grid has crews standing by, but at last check, there were only a handful of customers without electricity. That was a big concern of Governor Gina Raimondo's. You saw her latest update from the EMA live at 5 right here on WPRI 12. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell continues our team coverage from the EMA in Cranston.
The governor says the potential for power outages will remain a concern throughout the night. So today the state opened 5 statewide warming centers in case local warming centers fill up. Those warming centers are at CCRI in Warwick, Newport, and Lincoln, as well as URI and Rhode Island College. Pets will be allowed, and the governor says if you need help getting to a safe, warm place, you should call your local police or fire department for help. At the 5 o'clock briefing, the governor also told us the travel ban for tractor trailers will remain in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. Before the ban, state police had responded to several incidents involving trucks that had jackknifed.
I think we had one other tractor trailer issue. State police have since taken care of that, and by and large it seems like the trucks have obeyed the ban. But we are enforcing the ban. They will be pulled over, there will be a fine. We are enforcing the ban, but so far so good.
The message for other drivers tonight: stay off the roads, let the plows do their work. The governor says she expects that the roads will be clear for the morning commute. Live in Cranston, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Susan. Reports of power outages are more widespread in southeastern Massachusetts.
Eversource is reporting hundreds without power in the New Bedford and surrounding communities. A short time ago, Governor Charlie Baker said those numbers could go up.
We're beginning to see some of the power outage numbers come in, and as of 5:15 today, there were 24,000 reported outages, largely in eastern Massachusetts. We're expecting growth in those numbers over the course of the evening, particularly in the southeastern part of the state, as strong wind gusts will continue throughout the night.
Meanwhile, even plows had trouble getting around southeastern Massachusetts today. This is reported video from Sandy Diaz in Dartmouth. It shows a city plow struggling just to get some traction on the slick roads. Now, if it's safe to do so, please send your photos and video to report it at WPRI.com.
And Rhode Island State Police say they've responded to dozens of cars off the road today.
Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau has been roaming the highways today. He continues our Pinpoint weather team coverage now, live from Breaking News 1 in North Kingstown. Walt?
We can tell you that Route 4 looks pretty good right now. We showed you that at 5:30. Right now, though, in North Kingstown, we are feeling strong winds, 16 miles per hour sustained winds, 30-mile-per-hour gusts coming this way toward us, and of course, pretty good piles of snow. That's a small one relative to some of the ones we've seen. We want to show you an empty parking lot, and here's why. We showed you live pictures of this area earlier tonight. That's when there were a half dozen utility trucks there. They took off about 5 minutes ago. No idea where they were going, but perhaps called to one of these power outages, and that's the big concern down here right now. Earlier today, we were down in Narragansett on Narragansett Town Beach. Strong waves there, whipped around by the even stronger wind that we were telling you about. And as we showed you on Facebook Live earlier this afternoon, a couple of surfers out there in the mix. Meanwhile, we saw what seems like this one of many off Route 4 where drivers could not quite make it up off ramps.
Got to this exit, and it's the last exit I need.
It stinks because you're at the top of the logjam.
The very top of the lot. I was at the end of the lot before when the last person got stuck, and then they were able to get him out. And then one guy almost got stuck, but he got out of it, and now it's my turn.
We saw that sort of situation several times as we were heading up Route 4, but it looks like everything has been plowed that at least we've seen down here. Pretty good conditions. Still, a good reason to stay inside would be how cold it is out here, because obviously we could get some black ice as the night wears on. Plow workers still going here. A lot of work to be done. We'll be following it, and we'll send it back to you for now.
All right, Walt, thank you. And we have much more to come on Eyewitness News at 6.
Coming up, some other stories making local headlines, and we continue tracking the impacts from this winter storm. Let's give you a live look from our jam cam. This is Route 295 North at exit 9. We'll be right back. Our coverage of this severe weather alert continues. This afternoon, Eyewitness News met up with Governor Raimondo in East Providence, delivering donuts and coffee to workers who've been clearing state roads and highways since early this morning.
The governor says she also wanted to see the roads firsthand and continues to urge drivers to stay home so the state's plows can move the snow off of the highways.
Now, many plow drivers are no doubt used to northern Rhode Island, which often sees the most snow.
And Eyewitness News reporter Sheena Loshuto was up there to see how they're dealing with the January storm. Sheena continues our Pinpoint weather team coverage live in studio now.
City offices in Woonsocket were included in the many things closed today due to the weather. And I talked to people who say the Blackstone Valley has been through this before, so they know better than to go out on the roads. It's a quiet day in Woonsocket in the middle of this January storm.
It's pretty light, so it's not too bad.
Hardly any cars are on the road, and parking lots remain empty.
It's not really the best day to be going out. I don't understand any excuse as to why you would be going out today.
Well, that is apart from the occasional snowblowers and shovelers.
I've been trying to shovel up and down it. Just get through to the parking spots, try to get so that way the cars can get through right here.
And of course the plows and more plows.
Plows coming in and throwing snow everywhere.
Zachary lives off Hamlet Avenue. He says he's battling slippery conditions that have stuck around from earlier sub-zero temperatures.
You know, shoveling my driveway, I've already found some of that ice still underneath it.
His family's plan of action is to clean up as the snow comes down. He says previous storms have prepared him for this one.
We've been through a lot worse here in New England. Obviously cold all over the place, so.
And I also drove around in Lincoln trying to find people stocking up on food, but the shopping centers there were also almost completely empty. I'm Sheena Loshuto, Eyewitness News.